I remember the dread of opening the mail, every envelope a new chain of debt. Credit card bills, car payments, all for things that lost value the moment I bought them. That's the debt most people know, a prison built with every swipe, crushing your dreams and confidence. It keeps you small, stuck, just surviving. But imagine waking up to deposits, not bills, rent from properties you own, revenue from businesses you built with strategic loans. You see liabilities as tools, not chains. Debt can be a jailer or a kingmaker. The difference is mindset. The poor fear debt and use it for liabilities. The wealthy use it to buy assets. The rich see debt as leverage, fuel for building wealth. You have a choice. Let debt keep you trapped, or learn to make it your most powerful tool. Stop thinking about escaping debt. Start thinking about using the right kind of debt. The kind that buys you freedom, not a bigger cage. Your financial future depends on this one distinction. Will you let debt dictate your life, or will you use it to build your kingdom? The rules are out there. Learn them. Make debt your servant, not your master. The wealthy play offense with debt. The average play defense. Decide which game you want to play. The right debt builds empires. Your move. Most people are taught to fear debt, to save pennies, and to play it safe. This mindset keeps you small, missing out on real opportunities. The wealthy flip the script. Debt is a tool, not a trap. Used wisely, it's like a hammer in a master builder's hands. The question isn't, can I afford this? But will this investment pay me? Leverage, using other people's money, is how you multiply your power. With $50,000 you can buy a small asset, or use it as a down payment to control a $500,000 asset. The rich command capital to buy income-producing assets. Stop playing defense. Start playing offense. Don't aim to be debt-free, aim to be rich. Use good debt to buy assets that pay you. Get comfortable borrowing for investments, not consumption. Think like a CEO, not an employee. There are only two kinds of debt: debt that makes you rich, and debt that makes you poor. Bad debt buys liabilities, things that lose value and drain your wallet. Credit cards for stuff you don't need, car loans for depreciating vehicles, personal loans for vacations. These make you poorer. Every payment is money lost forever. Bad debt is a cancer to your wealth. Good debt is your secret weapon. It's money borrowed to buy assets that generate income or appreciate. A mortgage on a rental property, a business loan to expand operations, these make you richer. The asset pays the debt, and you pocket the cash flow. The rule is simple. If the debt buys an asset that pays you more than it costs, it's good debt. If not, it's bad debt. Declare war on bad debt. Use good debt to build wealth. That's the only difference that matters. Leverage is the magic word in wealth creation. The middle class saves, the rich use leverage. With $100,000 you can buy one property, or use it as a down payment to control 5. When those properties appreciate, your gains are multiplied. That's the power of OPM, other people's money. Most fear debt, but the wealthy do the math. They ensure rental income covers all expenses and leaves cash flow. The real risk is thinking too small, letting inflation eat your savings. Leverage separates players from spectators. Every major corporation, every billionaire uses OPM to scale. Don't just think about what your cash can buy. Think about what you can command. Use the bank's money to buy assets that pay you. Adopt this strategy for your own life. Stop letting fear hold you back. Leverage is how empires are built. Start thinking bigger. Secure your financial future with OPM. Let's get practical. Where do you use good debt? Real estate, especially multifamily properties, is the top wealth builder. Don't settle for single-family rentals. Think apartment buildings. Use a bank loan and tenant income to pay the debt and create cash flow. The property appreciates and your equity grows. In business, don't just reinvest profits. Use loans to scale fast. Borrow to invest in marketing, equipment, or a sales team that multiplies your returns. Every borrowed dollar should work to bring back more dollars. Even refinancing can be a 10x move. Pull out equity to buy more assets. The key debt must be tied to income-producing assets. It's not about the debt, but what it does for you. Use leverage to accelerate your wealth. Don't play checkers with your money. Play chess. Think several moves ahead. Build your portfolio with smart, strategic debt. The only thing that matters is the math. ROI versus interest. If your investment's return is higher than the cost of debt, you win. Borrow at 6%, earn 15%, that's profit. In real estate, buy a property, let rent cover expenses and debt, and pocket the difference. The pro focuses on the spread, not the loan size. The bigger the spread, the bigger the profit. In business, borrow at 8% to fund a campaign that returns 30%. Do that deal every time. Always calculate. What's the interest rate? What's the conservative ROI? If ROI isn't higher, walk away. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment. Wealth is built on math, not magic. Master this equation. ROI. Interest rate. That's the master key to unlimited capital. Use it to build your empire. It's the only math you need. Before you borrow, run the 10x checklist. First, is there a clear purpose? Are you buying an asset? Second, does it produce positive cash flow after all expenses? Third, will it appreciate in value? Fourth, does the asset pay the debt, not you? Fifth, are the loan terms favorable? Low, fixed rate, long amortization? Sixth, have you done your homework? Analyzed the deal, the risks, the market? If any box isn't checked, don't do the deal. This discipline separates the wealthy from the wannabes. Use this checklist every time. Purpose, cash flow, appreciation, payoff strategy, favorable terms, due diligence. Get these right, and you can't lose. That's how you borrow like a pro. This isn't just for the rich. I've seen people from all walks of life use these principles to change their destiny. The single mom who house-hacked a fourplex, living free and earning cash flow. The freelancer who used a business loan to build an agency and triple his income. The mechanic who bought his own shop with a loan, now owning the business and the property. Debt didn't crush them, it liberated them. These are real stories, not fairy tales. Everyday people stopped thinking small and started thinking like investors. They used debt as a tool, not a monster. The couple who bought a duplex with an FHA loan. The teacher who used a line of credit to buy an online business. Your starting point doesn't matter. Mindset and action are what count. Two paths lie before you. One is filled with bills, stress, and a life of just enough. The other uses debt as a tool to build assets and freedom. On this path, your money works for you, not the other way around. Each loan is a strategic move toward financial independence. This path requires courage and education but leads to true freedom. Imagine a future where your time is your own. Your net worth grows and you control your destiny. This isn't a dream, it's the result of using good debt to build cash-flowing assets. Replace fear with confidence. Stop being a spectator, take action. Learn the rules, analyze deals, and get hungry for assets. Start small if you must, but start now. Build your kingdom, one smart loan at a time.